Another day, bleak and gory. With blood on my lips, I began my story. I was the unsuspecting mortal that was dragged from innocence into evil's portal. A whisper wafted through the air. I have a gift to give, do you care? At once I became frightened yet curious. Then like a dark angel, the attack upon my person became furious. A struggle, a shout, and one last sigh. I looked towards the heavens to say my very last goodbyes. I shivered, I shaked, I quivered, I felt faint in the clutches of my pale assassin. As the force that was my life drifted to the brink, my secret tormentor asked me, will you drink? I thought this repulsive thing forbidden and taboo, but I died this moment. What shall I do? I clasped my mouth to the wound on his blade. I hesitated one moment, wondering would I be saved. The sweetness and intimacy surprised me so. If I'm ever to leave, this is how I must go. At one point I felt ashamed, but then I felt so young. The giving killer said, you're now immortal, my son. He said, come with me and feed on this earth and see what a magnificent creature I have birthed. How long may I live at others' expense? He laughed, I have given you the ultimate gift. Are you wandering mind? Are you dense? See here now, you have plucked the wrong one. Never shall I drink again. I am not your son. Foolish boy, do you know you will crave others' blood and send them to their grave? As he spoke, I had visions of being a slave. Never will I live like this in deadly shadow and moral mist. Even as I spoke, my essence let out a rumble. My mind's eyes were seized with an inhuman hunger. What have you done to what I once was? Even as I said this, my ears began to buzz. Take it back, this lie I cannot live. Eternal life is not your treasure to give. There is but one way to win this fight. Stay here, fledgling, and look into the light. What manner of trick is this, look into a light? You are not to know the other ways of our demise, for you value righteousness, and that is to be your prize. Even as you fled, I looked towards the east. My desire was no longer small, but it turned into a beast. As the shimmer rose in yonder hills, I felt my strong new body's spirit began to spill. At this moment, I knew his last words were his trust. Better to die this day than to live forever in a bloodlust.